Hello, it's Tuesday, and what does that mean? It's time for Soultiful. Today, we have this dynamic woman by the name of Shantell, and our topic is moving out of your own way. How do you move out of your own way? 10 children, family, business, and you're still able to enjoy life. Well, take a chair, grab a pad, get a cup of tea, because we're going to learn from Chantel how to move out of your own way. Welcome to Soultiful.
Hi, and welcome to Soultiful.
Well, hello, everybody. Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yes, I'm Toya,
I'm Janet.
and we have the lovely Shantell with us today. Hey, blah, 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 blah. So excited. So glad you're here with us today, sis. So
I'm so
excited.
glad to be here.
You
Yes,
know what
yes,
I
yes.
noticed? All of us got natural hair.
Hey,
Okay. Well,
great minds think alike.
Mm-mm.
mine ain't natural, but it's supposed to look natural. How about that?
Uh,
Is that all right?
it's okay.
Same
It's
thing.
okay.
Same thing.
Underneath is natural, though. So,
Hey, you fake it till you
also,
make it, right?
yes, yes, yes. So,
See,
guys,
moving out of your own way, moving out of your own way.
That's right. That's right. Every step of the way.
that's right. What's up, Soultiful Soldiers? Thanks for joining us today. We're so glad that you're here. We ask that you be interactive. It's going to be amazing. So stay tuned, okay? So the first segment, guys. What we do first is what you working on?
What you working on?
What you working on,
Toya,
Janet?
what you? Oh, you okay? I'll throw
I'm
it. I'll
asking you.
get you.
Okay.
Well, Janet just got back from 7 days. I think 7 days with a client in Cancun, Mexico. So a girl is tired. That heat in Cancun is no joke. But we had a successful trip. Over 700 people we took from all over the United States that came to Cancun, and we partied for the weekend. And we just had a dynamic time. I'm rested up. Well, I'm gonna try to get some rest because we got another trip coming just next month, and then just catching up on client work. And it's wonderful how you can work overseas and work on your client work and still work. It's just wonderful. So that's what Janet's been working on.
Awesome. Yeah, that is amazing. That's one of the blessings of being able to work virtually. You can work from
Mm-mm.
anywhere. So that's amazing. So guys, I did a show today. We had a live production healing session, which is always cool to watch the healers do their thing, right? Virtually. So that's what I did this morning. And today working on some other shows, just working on intros and outros, editing videos and so forth to get prepare for a client show. So that's what I've been working on. Chantel,
Hello.
Gary, what you working on?
I'm working on everything all at once.
Of course.
But I guess the way to slow it down, I'm getting ready to do a West Coast tour on my motorcycle. I'll be
Ooh,
to Texas and Colorado, Wyoming, South Dakota, Montana, Arizona, and California.
Oh wow.
wow.
So
And so,
that's amazing.
yeah, and it's going to be real hot, real hot. So I'll
Yeah.
probably be about 4 shades blacker next time you see me.
That's all right. Yes.
Makeup will not match.
That's all right. Ah! I'm looking forward to hear more about that tour because I'm like, what is this black woman on this motorcycle going cross country? Looking forward to hear more about that. That is amazing. All
Awesome.
right. Yes. So, guys, yes. So we are learning today about moving out of our way because we are in the way. We definitely are in the way at times. So this is right on time for me, sis. And let me just say really quickly, we don't have a bio. Normally we'll read the bio from our guests, but what I can do is tell you about my experience with Chantel, which is amazing. It's been about 10 years ago, right, Chantel? I think it's been that long
I ain't
ago.
counting. At
I'm
my
just
age, I have
yeah,
30 years experience at being 18.
I
So what do
got
you
you.
say?
You look like it, so you got that, sis. But it's been at least
Girl,
that
do
long
you?
ago. I was in a Payless shoe store, and my daughter, she maybe been 5 or 6 at the time, she saw Chantel's hair, and she thought, well, maybe she can help do mommy's hair because mommy's hair was a mess. And so we exchanged numbers then and there, and from the whole process, just always endearing, warm, loving, expert. She had my hair snatched. I was going to my sister's wedding and I looked like a whole new person. My husband didn't know who I was. So she but that's just her expertise, but her character, that is so important for you to know. She just always willing to help somebody. I have not seen her in over 10 years. She called me today, y'all. She called me today just to encourage me, and I needed it. So she's that type of chick. She's that type of chick. So Shantell is endearing. She's caring. She's warm. She's super intelligent and super talented, and she's going to tell us all about everything today. So welcome to the show, Shantell.
Thank you,
Shantell.
thank you.
Yes, yes.
And how you describe is yeah, who is easy to be because it's something I'm fluent in. I'm a mother of 16 children. I birthed 10 of them. Pick up your lip now, Janet. Pick up your lip.
So you did this push thing 10 times.
Yeah, I pushed 10 times, 7 girls, 3
Chantel,
boys.
I'm gonna need you not to like sex so much.
What you talking about? That was only 10 times. What you talking about? You did more than that. What?
Chantel, I was one and done. I've been a virgin for a long time.
Lord of mercy. Wow.
It's a version of a version. I get you. But I will say in that journey of 10 children, and I say I birthed and 16 I have in total.
Mm,
My husband had 6 when I married him. And let me tell you, it's certainly no long, easy, predictable road with having children.
yeah.
You can't plan it. I know God is the best of planners for me, and so truly, children will change the direction in a matter of a moment. So, being able to quickly adapt has made my life way easier. And I remember saying, I love saying that I say to my kids that they don't like. I say I want to adapt like a roach because roaches been here since before dinosaurs. Make some adaptable things. You hear me?
Adapt like a roach. I won't forget that one. Adapt, Toya. Adapt like a roach. Yes.
Look, the roaches are so adaptable. If there's 2 males for longer than 3 weeks, one becomes a female. You understand? Just to procreate. So I might not be that adaptable, but
Oh, MG. I did not know that.
Me
Wow.
either.
Wow. Listen, guys, I just want y'all to know really quickly that Chantel, out of her busy schedule, decided to come join us today to share with us. And so she's in the restaurant. So if you hear dishes, if you hear people throwing knives, she is at work. She is in the restaurant.
They
So
throwing
thank
them
you.
Gingsu knives. Yeah.
I'll take y'all for a little view around it, before we end
Ooh,
today, if you like. I
that
got
was
I've
amazing.
been on the Sanford location. In fact, I will say, Toya, it's been over 10 years because I've had this restaurant for 10 years as of next month. So when I see
Congratulations.
you, I met you, it was probably about 12 years ago, 12, 13
Wow.
years ago. So, but never a dull moment though. Uh,
Wow.
One of the things when we talked today, I was just had a thought and a vision of you, and I thought you were in Virginia, and something say, hey, just pick up the phone, and sure enough, still had you listed, and I just called you. So I know it's been times in my life that I needed to hear, and wish I had it to hear, and so I want to make sure if God certainly put something on my heart, follow through, because if not, I think I'll be punished.
I feel the same way. Amen. Thank you. And I just moved that back to Florida about 3 months ago. I wasn't here.
Wow, amazing.
Mhm.
So you're just
Yes.
an hour and a half, if that, away. So I
Yes,
look
yes.
forward to
We're,
seeing,
we're coming to see you. We're coming. We're coming to eat. We're coming to Sanford just to see you.
no
Yes,
doubt, no
yes,
doubt.
yes, yes, yes. Awesome.
I,
So,
and in between the, I guess, last 10 years, I've ridden a motorcycle, set a world record, doing this restaurant thing, and recently a recipient of the Pepsi Dig In program. That is going to be something life changing for myself and my team. Pepsi Dig In, the last recipient of this program was Pinky Cole. So,
Ah, I know
oh
Pinky.
my gosh.
so
Wow.
Yeah, I know Pinky. I'm here in Atlanta, but I know Pinky
So,
from
okay.
her coming to I used to be in radio, and so she would come into our radio station to do, and
So,
plus she's a Clark alumni, so a lot of them would
ah,
always interview.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. I know Pinky Cole. Well,
So there
that's
you
not her
go.
name no more because she's getting married.
Yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
ready to change. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She was the last recipient of this dig in program where Pepsi can come in and turn your small business into a big business. They help on giving life insurance, medical insurance, health, a competitive wages, helping promotion, everything that our counterparts have, will be getting,
Oh my
just to
goodness.
put us on an even plank, so to speak. And
Wow,
that's
that's
a
amazing.
blessing. Something I didn't see coming, but something that I knew. You know how you said you, I knew it, but I didn't know it. And so I'm ready. I'm trying to get ready. They move a little slow, but God knows it's been a long time, and I can't wait to change my community.
Amen. Because that's
So,
indeed
so
what you're doing.
how did you know cooking was your thing?
Well, if the kids didn't get it,
Well, I mean, you already got the husband, and way to a man's stomach is never mind. But that's
you
10
know,
children later. But anyway, yeah. How did you know cooking was your thing?
I loved it. I loved the immediate gratification, and all things that were kind of immediate gratification was my thing when it came to hair, food, and people. Singing, motorcycle, things that I know I could do and get an immediate response versus it made somebody feel good or it didn't make somebody feel good. These are the things I knew right away. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I tried to quiet down a little bit,
Don't be
That's
sorry.
okay.
but I knew then it was, it made me feel good, and so cooking, the one, I say God give you a talent and you're
Mm-hmm.
born into it. I know I like cooking. I didn't know I was. I thought everybody was as good as I was, or as bad as I was. And so when someone fries some chicken and I fry some chicken, it happened to taste a little better. Someone said, "Well, you ought to sell it," but I thought, okay, well, that's what everybody do. And after burning it so many times, cooking for all these kids, I said, let me go and make a little money out of this.
So
So,
did you? So do you focus on soul food, or you can cook anywhere from American to African? Don't
well,
tell
in
me you can
fact,
make some jollof rice because I'm gonna have to get in the
yes,
car and
yes,
drive
I
to
got to
St.
make
Louis.
jollof rice tomorrow. I got to make for the deltas that are down for their inaugural event. So, do I? In fact, I even went to West Africa last year this time. Seen them make it. I said, oh, yeah, I make that all the time. I ain't nothing but some jambalaya. So, it really was to see it. But I don't even consider myself soul food. I think America, they see a black woman, she cooks fried chicken. Oh, this must be soul food. But I consider my genre of food your Southern cuisine. I don't do any pork. I got Caribbean cuisine and I have seafood, and it all halal. So, but people come here with the soul food in mind. It's like, you got some pork chops or chitlins, and I'm like, yeah, no, we don't have that. And they're pretty disappointed. They're like, well, I thought you were soul food, and I said, well, no, that's what they try to put me in the box. But
Okay, okay.
and I can cook anything from Thai to Italian.
Wow. So this is your only restaurant, or you've had others?
Oh yes, I've had others. This is the only one I think I want to keep. One thing about that Pepsi Dig In program that I want to be the facilitator on licensing. So I don't want to do a franchise where I got my hands in everything, but a license, be able to do a blueprint of just what I'm doing, share all the recipes, and allow someone else to, cultivate it. Kind of do all the work. You just buy the blueprint, and if you do it this way, this is what'll happen. So
Oh, okay.
license restaurant would be like your Ruth Chris, your Seasons 52, and a licensed restaurant get anywhere from 50 to 200 million per license. So,
Wow.
Love it.
so a little
That's
different.
good. So, and so one thing I love that you said is that with getting the I don't know if it is a would it kind of take over and help you to become a big business, if you will.
Down
I
to
love that.
401k.
Yes, I love that you said that to build a community. Like, what a blessing that you'll be able to offer, benefits to your employees and so forth. Like, I can't do that right now.
That's right.
I think that is just amazing. That is amazing. What was your dream when you started this restaurant?
Well, when the kids started getting big, my eldest is 31, my
Hmm.
youngest is 11, and as they were going out of the house, they would call back. My first retirement was 37, and so when they call back and say, "Mom, can I borrow $200? Mom, can I borrow 100?" I'm like, "Wait a minute, I ain't got no, this retirement ain't doing nothing." And so I remember picking up. I did karaoke for a while around Sanford just to make a little fun money,
Hmm.
but all that fun money was going to the kids. And I remember praying and said, Lord, allow me to open up a restaurant, because one thing Sanford lacked was good home, small business restaurant, wee hour in the morning. So I
Mm.
Mm.
picked up from Wednesday to Sunday from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning. I was a single mom at the time with six daughters and a son at home, so I couldn't go, and do it at 9 a.m. I had to do school, or if someone called me and said, "Hey, you got to pick your child up," I couldn't just, shut the restaurant down. So I made a conscious effort that, hey, once I get the little ones to bed, one of the big ones will watch them while I go work. And so there it was. And so when my kids say, "Mom, can I borrow $200?" I said, "Hey, I got two shifts available for you." So
Hey, yes.
what a blessing.
Ooh, I love that.
So
And let me
you,
just tell you guys, I remember that 12 years ago for me. I remember Chantel, she was doing my hair and trying to get it done quickly so she could go out to do the karaoke while she had me in the oven tasting whatever she made to see if I liked it. And then get me on the text list to see, hey, I'm cooking Jamaican food this week. You want me to bring you a plate? Like the hustle is real. I
Yes.
don't think the hustle's forever, but there's a time period where we got to hustle, and you did that.
Yeah, you got to. You got to get a worm. You got to. If your house is your eagle's nest,
Yes.
come back with a worm to feed them babies. Whether you got
Yes.
to cut it in half or split it down the middle.
That's right. And I want people to know you do have that control. You have that type of control. You can make things happen for yourself.
You do.
Right now we're talking about inflation and recessions and stagnation and all that kind of stuff. Like pick up a hustle. You can do it. And if you don't feel like you have any skills, develop the skills. Chantel, I've never seen her burn anything. Let me just say, but apparently, maybe when she's about 12, she burned a piece of chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the kids know.
Kids always know.
Hey, now I'm burning no more. I'll be like, "Oh, y'all got to pay for this."
That's right. That's right. I love it.
Oh yeah, you gonna pay
Now,
for this.
did y'all see? Did you hear my sister? Not can I borrow $200? But come on, I got a shift or two. You're welcome to come in and do that shift and make your own. Young
so
lady, young man.
Chantel,
Yes, ma'am.
you still do the late night hours? You
Yes,
didn't convert back?
that's right. Now we only do it now since the BC, as I said before COVID, I call it. Before COVID, we stayed from Wednesday to Thursday. Now we are Friday and Saturday till 4 a.m. and then on Wednesday and Thursday till 11, and Monday
Okay.
and Tuesday till 9. So
Okay. Okay. Okay.
that's the
So that was another thing I wanted to bring up. You saw a problem in the community. I live in San Fran. She's absolutely right. There was nothing like that there. And so that gave you the ability to, find a niche and thrive. And thrive.
it's
Um,
9 bars, and
yeah.
9 bars is me. So I'll get everybody under the rainbow: black, white, Hindu, Jew, Chinese, Japanese, African, and they all love it. They be tipsy and happy because they eat.
So
Awesome.
when you started this, right? Because you mentioned a few minutes ago, you had six babies, five girls and one boy.
Mhm.
So you started this before you met your husband.
Yes.
And so, of course, I'm just being nosy, so
No,
don't pay
no
me no
problem.
attention.
I
But
divorced my first marriage 2008, and 2011 I married a second time for about 3 months. Divorced and found out I was pregnant with number 10. And I was like, well, I know how to do the mama thing. Plus, I got plenty of babysitters. So, sure enough, number 10 came. And then I started the restaurant business, and well, I started doing cooking and stuff. Like I was doing a little bit of everything. Like Toya says, hair, food, karaoke. And in 2013, I opened up Shantell's downtown Sanford. And about 2 years after that, I met a young man by the name of Cobbin McGee, and got this lovely building. I put something on it.
Yes, yes, you did.
uh, it's worked out beautifully. And throughout the way, a lot of times I wanted to quit. A lot of times it got real difficult. A lot of times before I could make the first move, I'd talk myself out of it. And over again, I would hear, Chantel, just move out your own way. Just move out your own way. And I say, but, just go, do your part. Got to take care of the rest. So as I kept doing my part, some windows and doors would open up that only God knew, because all I kept doing was just my part. So I didn't do it alone. It came with everybody that walked on my path, or I walked on their path. So you're doing your part, moving out.
ah,
So
okay,
is that the
okay.
key? Or just keep in doing your part. Keep doing your part.
That's right.
Keep
If
doing
you
your
get
part.
to the part to where you can't do, then that must not be for you. But you do everything you know to do is your part. That's it. Some of that requires patience, which 10 children certainly can give you some patience. You know, they
Hell,
all,
one can give you some patience.
yes,
Anyway, sorry.
especially right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm talking my personal life. Go ahead.
What was that?
I said maybe I'm talking about my personal life. Move on, move on. Don't worry. Because that
Hey,
one about to drive me crazy.
that's what make us the layers of us. One layer mother, one layer wife, one layer, teacher, one layer cook, several layers, and the human layer is pretty thick.
Yeah.
Moving out of our own way, I feel like you kind of just you said it very simply. I feel like you just told us, basically, God will put people around us. He will put the things around us. We just have to number one, be patient. That was a one that came out for me. Be patient and just keep going. I think it's important to understand that you know your calling, you know what you're supposed to do. I think it makes it a little easier to keep going. But there's those hard times, right?
No, you don't know. I never knew. I
You
won't say
never
I
know.
ever knew
Okay.
what to do, because every morning when I woke up, it was another day. Yesterday I'll never see again. Tomorrow I look forward to, but right now I have to do what I'm supposed to do right this moment. That's it. And sometimes I didn't know, but
Oh,
if I could do it, listen, sisters, I can be truthful with you right now and be totally honest. Right now, I have a bank account that's negative. Am I discouraged? No, because every day, every time, no matter my time, on time, God was. And only when I didn't stop, meaning I didn't give up. I go, oh man, I'm negative. This. No, it's got to be something. So if it meant walking out my door and boom, next thing you know, I didn't talk to somebody and they gave me an idea, and I'm just like, woo, Lord, I didn't see it. Just before we come on the air, I had a sister come. Again, I woke up this morning not knowing. Today I got that check.
Hey.
whoa.
When I say don't quit. Think about it, but not overthink it. Do your part. So
So,
it's not a miracle.
You said think
not
about it, but
to,
not overthink it. Don't let it stress you out. You just keep
That's
it,
right.
keep it moving. I'm with you, sis.
So
I'm with you.
how did you combat the butts? Okay, so
Mm.
a butt may have came to you and you'd be like, yeah, but da da da. How did you combat it? Did you find some other type of exercise, or you just be like, what was your method?
I had a lot of butts. I had a lot of, you know, children, boy. Let me tell you, the six, but I couldn't stop. I needed to get a worm to the nest. The deers don't clock in, the chickens don't clock in, but they do what they got to do in order to bring home what they need to bring home. But bring to so when I would think about, oh, I got to find this job or do that, nah, I just did it. You know, it really was me having a baby in the stomach and pushing a double stroller. And under the double stroller, I had one of them butane stoves with a gallon of grease, a 5 pound bag of fish, and a loaf of Wonder White bread. I'll set up in the park, make some fish sandwiches, $5. That 5 pound bag of whiting fish made me $125. So it just
Whoa.
can't listen. It's got to be something, and that's what it took, you know. And I know I can always go back there, but that's the kind of thought process.
Now, did anybody hear the caveat in that?
Say again.
One loaf. I was saying to our audience, did anyone hear the caveat of that? One loaf of bread, five fish. She was able to feed people.
That's real
Did
Jesus
anybody?
like, ain't it?
Uh, that instantly was what registered in my
Wow.
brain. She
Yeah.
Wow.
was she knew she needed the money, but she was being Christ-like. Being Christ. That's what registered for me. Okay, I'm done. I'm good.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, we know that you're working, so let me share if you can tell us a little bit about the photo that I'm about to put up, sis. That'd be amazing.
Oh, we didn't talk about the bike ride. I want to know about that stuff. Where do you
We
find
gonna get
time to ride bike cross country?
girl,
Girl,
you
I'm gonna show you too. And my story is nothing like you're gonna hear about what started that motorcycle ride.
mm,
Oh, that's gonna be something else too. But motorcycle though, that was matter of fact when I was up in Atlanta, I didn't even know some of the people I was taking pictures with, but I knew they was somebody.
somebody. Yeah. Yeah, these are celebrities for sure.
Yeah,
There goes Lisa Wu, and I'm getting a
I see
glare
this
from
chick
my
from the Food
glasses.
Channel.
the two J's, right? Something like that. And
Mm-hmm.
Empire. My kids told me when I got home.
Ah, awesome.
I was,
This is awesome. Guys, all right, let's show those motorcycle pictures, okay?
Yes,
oh,
look
yeah.
at that. So, is your motorcycle your therapy?
Girl, yes. Yes. And I'm glad I had children before motorcycles because, boy, might not been no churn. But let me tell you.
Oh shoot.
So you see the picture there? And
Uh
the picture,
huh.
okay, that's me on the bike. I want to show you a picture of Betsy Stringfield. Let me take you here in the restaurant. Hold on.
All right.
Hey, guys, I just want to show this picture real quick. Everybody say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll tell you the story. Hey, doing a little interview. So, so that picture of that lady that was laying across the bike, her name is Betsy Stringfield. She's also this here picture right there up top,
Okay.
very top. That's Betsy Stringfield. Betsy Stringfield was a female. When I was, let's say this, when I was 8 years old, I learned about slavery.
Okay.
Me and myself, I had my best friend. She's a little white girl named Sissy. And we learned about it together. And I remember being traumatized. I remember feeling sad, mad, angry, didn't know how to feel. But I went home and said to my mom, Mom, where's a hero that looked like me?
Hmm.
Mother was 24. She had me pretty young.
Okay.
Said, I don't know, watch TV. You know, you'll see somebody. I remember sitting down in front of that TV so long looking for somebody that looked like me and I didn't see. I remember reading books. I remember being in love with this story, Old Lady in the Shoe, because she had children that loved her unconditional and she loved them no matter the mistakes she made.
Right,
Now,
right.
let's go 38 years later, 32 years later. My husband brings a picture to me of a lady laying across a motorcycle and told me that picture's from 1936.
Wow.
What do you mean? Where is there a black woman on a motorcycle? So something said, go find out. So I remember looking up Bessie Stringfield, found out she had 27 Harley Davidsons, a
What?
nurse practitioner, founder of Iron Horse Motorcycle Club. She did 48 states in 8 times over the course of 10 years as a U.S. Army motorcycle dispatch civilian.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, what? And
Wow.
I remember knowing, had I known about her at age 8,
Mm.
I would have been president.
Mm.
Wow.
Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember God putting on my heart that, hey, you got to do something to make her famous. So if there's other little girls, black girls that want a hero that look like them, they found her. And I remember it, heart, kind of God, touching me. It happened once every week. Then it would happen once a day. Then it would happen every hour. And I remember being frustrated and saying, okay, Lord, I'm going to do something. So I called up Harley Davidson. I told them about Bessie Stringfield and all the
You
great
did what? You called who?
Harley Davidson Motor Company. Because she had 27 Harley Davidson. She said,
Wow.
if you didn't have a Harley Davidson, you didn't have a bike. So I wanted Harley Davidson to know, hey guys, you need to induct her because this woman did A, B, and C, and you don't have any women of color. So this would be a great way for you to sell motorcycles and make money. And they said, yes, but you need to have 1.2 million signatures, original, in order for us to consider. And I remember being real mad at Harley. And I was like, okay. So I hung up. I called back because I thought, okay, maybe that's just somebody who don't know.
Right.
I called back. I got the same info. I went out to my boyfriend because at the time he wasn't my husband, but he showed me the picture, so it was partially his fault. So I said to him, I said, listen, I know you just bought a bike, and I know the kids start school in 3 weeks, but if God is guiding, he'll provide. I can hurry up and do 48 states real quick and get back, and I'll do their hair, and I'll buy school clothes and stuff when I get back. All he said is, when you leaving? That was on a Monday. I left on Friday with $120 in my pocket. People said, were you scared? People said I was crazy. Well, me having mother of 10 children, I've been told I was crazy a long time. So that wasn't nothing to do. So I'm like, okay. So I thought I had only been riding bikes about 8 months. So, but I thought since she did this in the 30s and 40s, thousands of people have done it. So I'm slow. Sure enough, I leave on July 22nd. I did my last date on August the 17th. That morning, Tom Joyner reads Unknown Black History Facts about Bessie Stringfield. Monica May calls me on the phone and says, Shantell, where are you at? We just heard about Bessie Stringfield, and I hear you're doing something. And at first I say to Monica May, I said, girl, I just laid down. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm in New Mexico, but I'll call you back. And she said, oh, no, we got Tom on the phone. I said, okay, I'm up. So I remember speaking, and Monica said, Shantell, you'll meet him during the family reunion, which is in 2 weeks. So I get home, I meet Tom. 2 weeks after that, Bessie Stringfield was inducted into the Harley Davidson Museum.
You
30
did that.
Listen, and God dreams a bigger dream than you. So not only did he do that, 30 days later, Guinness World Book Records called me and said, hey, you're the only female to do it less than 30 days.
I cannot.
Wow.
Wow. And not like it's enough, God said another one. Harley Davidson gave me a motorcycle. They now have an award they give out every year called the Shantell Williams Mileage Award by Harley Davidson.
What?
Yeah.
Then let me
Wow.
forget. I need to look that up. I want to talk about that. I want to
Yeah.
talk about it in the show. That is
So
amazing.
way bigger than me. Me just doing my part. Everybody I met along the way, doing 48 states on that motorcycle, was on purpose. Me
Wow.
just moving out my own way made it happen, and I'm just a little small piece. And so that's always my story from here on out. My purpose is to give that, deliver that. There ain't no excuse if you want to do it.
And see, we used to do two things on top of that. We used to do a show here in Atlanta called the Car and Bike Show every year, where we
Mhm.
would put car and bikes on display. And then our Greg Street, who was on, he's from Mississippi. He
By the way,
did.
I'll be in Atlanta on Thursday on the motorcycle. But go ahead.
Oh, girl, well, I have my grandbaby in the evening because I'll come find you. But
Put a helmet on.
okay, all right. So Greg Street is a big advocate, and he does a lot of things for children with Harley Davidson. So wow, and that is they are a very
Yeah,
community driven. If they see you doing something for the community, they are really
yeah,
into helping and helping. Wow, I'm
So
gonna
yeah.
tell them about this.
this is amazing. It shows like we always talk about taking action. Do your part. The same thing. Do your part. Things start to move and things start around you start moving. And wow, that's just amazing, sis.
Yeah, man. God is the best of planners.
Yeah,
It didn't come with a plan. I didn't plan it,
you did
but I
not.
did my part
He is always on time.
on time.
Wow, how
Man.
exciting!
And the other thing I want to speak to how you talk about your bank account. Let me just tell you this world of an entrepreneur, y'all. This a little can be a little crazy, but literally you could have nothing in the pot today, and by the end of the day have $50,000. You know what I'm saying? So God is in control. Keep doing your part, and things will happen as they need to. So,
Amen. Amen.
oh, oh
Yeah,
my. Okay, I'm encouraged. I don't know about you, Janet, but I am encouraged. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
encouraged by the five fish and the one loaf of bread.
Hey, yes, Lord.
Yeah, that's where I was encouraged at. Okay,
Amen.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
get my mind right. It's
Hey,
I'm okay.
and to all the females out there, if you ain't quite sure what you're gonna do or how you're gonna do, get a business card, put your name on it.
Mm.
If they need it, that's what you do. And if you can't do it, you find somebody who can do it. Add $20 on it for your finder's fee.
Hey,
That's the thing.
hey, hey. So, Chantel, I know you got to get to work. We all got to keep on working because we are entrepreneurs, and I don't have a
Yes.
job.
Yes.
Everything I get is to feed these six children. I got six.
Mm.
Same
You know,
thing.
same.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Whether you have one, two, six,
Yeah.
your your shoes, the way you walk is how it is.
That's
I
right.
don't think my 10 kids ain't no harder than your five or
That's
six
right.
or
Are
ten.
you one? Are you
That's
one?
it.
That's so
That's
true.
your that you got to carry that.
That's right. That's right. That's
You
what God
right.
gave you
You
to
right.
work with.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I don't Chantel. I was fired from my job at the beginning of the pandemic, and so I'm a full time entrepreneur. This live stream productions is what I do. I tried to find a job, sis. I have not. No one will hire me. So I get all this, and this is encouraging me to go even further. Your call today has encouraged me. Going to do great things, and I'm gonna tell them. Chantel called me one day, and that helped me to keep moving forward. Praise the Lord. She just encouraged me.
Amen. Hey, listen. Hey, and now you got to pass it forward.
That's
Amen.
right. That's what we got to do.
Amen.
Pass it forward.
Amen.
So I know you've given a lot
Amen.
of nuggets, sis, but if you will tell us a little bit about what we see here and then give us some
Yeah.
last words and we'll get out of here.
That's there, the front of the restaurant. And we got some, of course, some of that Chantel sauce with them chicken wings.
Oh, that look good.
Uh, and yeah, it's Chantel sauce for sure. This is the little front of the building, and what you
Okay.
see at nighttime, and this is it at daytime.
Nice. Nice, nice,
Ah.
nice.
My little oasis
Yes, that's what it feels like. I feel that virtually, an oasis.
People even walking down the street getting their exercise.
I see that. Hey, y'all.
Hi.
Hey, Stanford.
Shantell, how
Awesome.
far is that from Port Charlotte?
Ooh, I don't even know where that's at.
Oh, it's over there by Fort Myers.
Oh yeah, we ain't that far. We are in Orlando. 15 minutes away is Orlando.
Yep. 15 short run. Yeah.
Oh,
So, Janet, when
okay.
you get here, we going to Chantel's. That's for sure.
That's
Okay.
right.
That
Hey,
is.
listen, and I tell you something else Harley did. We got 2 movies that's coming out. One is Shut Up and Ride.
Hey.
Yeah. And one's American Rider by Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson filmed me for a whole year. Sent me over to Africa. I rode African roads 250 miles.
What?
Yeah,
What?
listen, amazing. I got a book coming out called Shantell's Way. So
Oh,
we
my gosh. Okay, so let me just say, guys, this is Chantel's website. And as you can see, seen on PBS Today, Growing Bolder. I'm telling you, y'all, I remember her sending out texts. You want a Jamaican plate? You know what I'm saying? You want curry? What you want? This is what I remember her starting out. And she is everywhere doing everything because she just stayed in her lane and did her part and continues
That's all
to
right.
do her part.
I'm gonna make sure her curry is on point. Mm.
I'm a good Jamaican now.
That's all right. I'm gonna let you know because I'm a real Jamaican.
I got you. Hey, you know y'all don't never miss a beat.
That's right.
Girl, do this. You ain't use no lime juice.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is Chantel's site that's going across the screen. You can check out her website, and definitely you want to connect with Shantell. You can on social. That is her social of the platforms IG Chantell's Just Until, and on Facebook Shantell Cafe. So please go through, say hey, engage, like her pages. Shantell, final word, sis. What you got?
If it's new, although it may be a little hard, don't give up. Maybe a little uncomfortable. There's only growth in being uncomfortable. There ain't no growth in comfort. So although you're a little uncomfortable, just keep moving. It'll get comfortable a little bit. But growing is the key.
Mm, mm.
What a word. Are you sure you ain't a preacher too, sis?
Hey, this is my pulpit now.
Okay, hey, all right, praise the Lord. Y'all, please like, comment, and subscribe to Soultiful on YouTube. We're so grateful to see us again here. When, Janet? When we come back?
Next Tuesday at 6 p.m. right here.
Thank you, Shantell.
Bye,
Bye,
Shantell.
Thank you, Queens.
Yes.
Hi, and welcome to Soultiful.